Hey everyone, my name's Anita. I'm the founder and CEO of BRYTR Days, and I just wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about our company, our story, and kind of why we exist to help you learn a little bit more about this opportunity. For years, I was a corporate executive. So I led sales and marketing teams at companies of all sizes going through all different periods of growth and change. And it was a very hectic but fulfilling life. I have a family. I have 2 kids and my husband, and we were running on all cylinders. You know, if you have kids, you know, life is complicated these days. Every minute of their life is scheduled. Frankly, I wouldn't have had it any other way, but it was a lot on my body. And everything was fine until it wasn't. I think about 10, 15 years into my career, my body started showing signs like throwing up the flags, right? I stopped sleeping through the night. I had gut issues. I was tired. I have rheumatoid arthritis. Started flaring up about 5 years ago, to the point that, I'd wake up in the morning and I had fists. I could not open my hands. And I was already on 2 prescription medicines. So things were hitting a pretty extreme place. And right around that time, Kelly, my husband and co-founder, was diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. Our lives were thrown for a complete loop, and truly this ecosystem that we were somehow managing, all these plates in the air, all came to a screeching halt. It's like a real awakening for us. So during that time, it really made us think differently about health and wellness. We really believed that we were doing all the right things. We wanted answers. As we started researching, we kind of realized we didn't need more advice, and we definitely didn't need more pills. Frankly, a lot of times I would take things and nothing would happen. I didn't feel differently. I didn't know, you're just sort of spending the money and taking the pills, and you don't really know what it's doing for you. We got to the point where we realized that we needed something simple, believable, credible, and realistic enough to do every single day. Because wellness and good health can't just happen on the good days. Wellness needs to happen every single day. And that became the starting point of BRYTR Days. I won't go into a lot of detail about the product here, and I'm certainly not the product expert, but I will say that in formulating this product, we did it based on 2 core ideas. The first is that our body isn't just a collection of individual parts, right, that have individual symptoms. It's one interconnected system quarterbacked by your brain. So if your brain is not properly fueled and prepared, it cannot send the signals that the rest of your body needs to function properly. That if you fuel and think of your body as a system and fuel the entire system, starting with your brain, the rest of your body will start to function better, right? And the way that it was naturally designed to. So the second big idea behind BRYTR Days is based on the fact that our bodies were designed to function optimally based on the nutrition that we got from our diet. The reality is, for a number of reasons, that just doesn't happen on a daily basis. Most Americans are not getting all of the essential nutrients that they need from food alone. And so we really said, before we go to the solution, the quick fix, or, the latest ingredient, what if we just gave our bodies the nutrition that it needs, that it's no longer getting through food? The results speak for themselves. If you go to our website and look at the reviews online, they're pretty remarkable. You will see people that are saying, they're sleeping through the night, they're waking up with more energy, they find themselves not turning to their afternoon Diet Coke or reducing the amount of coffee that they drink on a daily basis. They don't have as much brain fog. Their digestive system is working in ways, and this is all by taking their essential nutrients every single day. I could go on and on about the product and the science, but first of all, you don't want me to, because I'm just the CEO. You really should hear, and you will hear, all of that from our science team. But I really just want to spend a few minutes and talk to you about the brand partner program. So when launching this business, we wanted this brand to have as much personal connection with our consumers as possible. This story began at a very personal place for us, and I know we're not alone. You know, as we started to share our story, we started to hear from more and more people that they feel the same. They either feel corporate burnout, they have brain fog, they're exhausted, they don't know why, they're kind of tired and overwhelmed by the wellness industry and all the different things that they have to take, and it's all getting to be too much. And so we really knew it was important to meet these people with a like-minded voice and connection that had meaning. I also know, just as a consumer myself, I would far rather get and try a product that my friend or someone I know and trust has recommended to me than falling for an ad, which I do, and then I'm constantly disappointed, which just continues to build this trust deficit in the world. And I feel like having authentic brand partners who know their audiences, understand wellness, understand and love our product, which is a very important part of this equation, and really understand how to connect with other people is so important to get rid of that trust deficit and have people truly understand that we're not here trying to sell snake oil or promise a miracle cure or do anything like that. We are here to help make your life a little bit easier every single day. The other reason why it's really important is, you know, we're a startup and we need to learn as quickly as possible so that we can grow. And having a team of people that are firsthand experts in sales and relationships and insights is so valuable. I mean, I've worked in corporate world. This is the gold, and your seat is the most important seat in the boardroom, because when you talk to us, you are talking from the voice of the consumer. And that's something that data and analytics can't always give you with the same precision and insight that individuals can. So that partnership, that's why we use the term partnership, because it's really a relationship that goes both ways. And we're really here to support that. So the thing that I would say to you is that we're here. We're a small but mighty team. The beauty of working for a startup and being so early on is that you have access. You have access to me. You have access to my husband and COO and founder and our other founder team. And we're all here to support you. I know you're probably running multiple businesses. We expect people to be running multiple businesses. That's kind of the hustle of life these days. And we're here to promote you. We're here to support your other businesses too, because that's how we create an authentic community. I hope this little video has been helpful. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight into me, the company, and this program. Again, there's probably so much I could answer for you, and I'm here to do that. I know Kelly Cox is as well. But thank you again for watching, and thank you for even considering being part of our family, our team, our community. And I hope to meet you soon.